What's up guys, in this video we will be exploring the locked gate in the Ironforge Airfield. Now this gate has been in the game for quite a while, but not many people have ever seen what is actually behind it. And in this video we will be using some glitches and some little tricky dicky things to get behind this gate, and we will actually find out what is behind the locked gate. If you look through the bars you can see that there's definitely something going on. There's definitely a tunnel going up somewhere, but where exactly does this tunnel go to? I and many other people are very curious. It has to be something, because if you look at the gate graphic, it's like nothing I've seen in the game yet. So what exactly is behind this? Like, why did Blizzard put this into the game? So I'm looking around this zone and I'm thinking, okay, is there any like terrain that I can like glitch through? Is there any terrain that I can like go through the boundaries of? And it doesn't look that way. I can see a bunch of like the graphics of like the outside of buildings that are put into the mountain, but I can't really find anywhere that I can get into. So I did some looking around Ironforge and I found this. Now this has some potential for exploration, and this is right next to the Ironforge Airfield if you look on the map. So look at this thing. This thing can actually be used as something where you can break out of the map. And the way to do this is, I've shown this in multiple videos before, but if you go onto this part where your character is sandwiched between the ground and the ceiling, and you use an elixir of giant growth, your body will be half inside the map, half outside of the map. So you're basically stuck between two states. And when you log out and then log back in, you can just simply jump out, just like this. And in this case, we'll be using a flying mount to fly out of the Ironforge map. And we are inside, or underneath, I guess you could say, Ironforge. So just look around. We are outside of the boundaries of Ironforge. And you can see there's a little building floating in the sky underneath Ironforge. Like, what is that? If you look closely, you will see this is the locked gate we were referencing before. So we need to get there, and I'm thinking there are some obstacles that we need to get past. Getting to this zone is actually quite a bit complicated. As you can see, my camera is just going absolutely crazy, and there are also a bunch of dead zones where if you fly into, your character will just die. And bang, here is an example. I just fell through the map and I got stuck in Deep Run Tram. So reloading again, I think going from the left side is probably a better choice. There is less collision with, other terrains that are, part of Deep Run Tram. So if you just fly up here, and you're getting we're getting pretty close, but this is quite a bit precarious because we're stuck in between many different maps and terrains where we can clip into and we will die. So I'm thinking, how do I get in here? So the map keeps, so you can see that the screen keeps flashing blue, and that's not my intention. I'm trying to get a view of this room and it's pretty difficult. But sure enough, if you're careful and you lower yourself down and try not to die, you can actually get in here. So we are in this random building that is inside Ironforge. Like, what the heck is going on? And if you go down this tunnel, you will see, as we have seen before, this is what is behind the gate in Ironforge Airfield. Like, we are on the other side, as you can see. We can look into Dom Moreau from here. And there isn't much behind here, but it is interesting how Blizzard has put this into the game. Like, why has Blizzard not removed this from the files? Why has Blizzard kept this in the game files? I do not really know why. And the Ironforge Airport has always been a strange part of World of Warcraft. It has actually been in the game since alpha. Like, literally since 2001, this has been in the game. And the Ironforge Airfield, for the longest period of time, was a place that was inaccessible, where you are not allowed to go to. And if you go to, you could actually get in some trouble with Blizzard. However, recently today, you know, the Ironforge Airfield has been revamped, but it's still like a very like strange zone that seems to be abandoned, but Blizzard has kind of just like shoehorned in like a storyline for this zone. Like, as you saw before, there was like some dwarves fighting with dark iron dwarves. I don't know. Not really what the airfield was for, but it was theorized back in the day Ironforge had to have an airport, and you could use the airport to transport yourself across the map. It was supposed to be like a quicker version than the Griffins. However, this idea was never put into fruition by Blizzard. As you can see, we're actually in an uninstanced version of Deep Run Tram, and if someone was looking in from Ironforge, they would see us on the other side of the portal, which would be pretty cool. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a little quick one. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel for more. This is vaulty, signing out.